Follow my lead! All in! Charge! Rally! Follow my lead! All in! Press the advantage! Follow my lead! Charge! Rally! Advance!
It's nothing.
Attaboy! It's showtime! Can't catch me! Let's roll! Who wants some of this?
Hello, how are y'all doing today? So today, I thought it would be a good day to maybe do Itto's story quest so we can, you know, find out more stuff about what's going on in Inazuma. So without further ado, unlocking quest. Yay! And I can claim another key. Great, alright. So, talk to Catherine in Inazuma City. Alright, let's see. What do you have for me today, Catherine? Oh, hello, Onikabuto. They are fighting.
Hi, Catherine.
There's a red one there too now.
Was there something we could help with?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission.
Oh,
the assignment
no.
is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Okay.
Just another day on the job for us.
Why can't the Tenryou Commission resolve it on their own? Aren't they supposed to be like super strong? Although they are going through some internal conflict right now,
Allow
so
me
yeah.
to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Itto.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct.
Interesting.
This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said,
And
he's
on the
never been
bulletin
caught up in
boards.
major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people
Well, that doesn't sound like
themselves.
him. That doesn't
But
sound
it
like what we
doesn't
know
end
about
there.
Itto yet.
When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real ruffian.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. He'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
Well, he has a gang, but guess what? I have Paimon!
On second thought,
No, I
I'll
need
leave
your
it
moral
with you.
support. I need you to float around and tell me that everything's gonna be great.
We are still investigating Arataki Itto's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts.
Okay.
But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Itto's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Alright, well, I'll go ask around then.
Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Avisask.
Add Astra Abyssos to you as well. Rise up, golden soul.
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Itto guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
Sounds like a good idea. Hello there, Noboro.
Arataki Itto? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus.
Yeah, you've heard that he's
So,
like
on the one
he likes to
hand,
play with
he's
the
a
kids, but is
larger-than-life
also
kinda
just
guy.
kind of like doing
But on the
stuff
other hand,
around
he's emotionally
and
volatile.
kind of causing
When he's in a
trouble.
good mood, he's as
as
high as
well.
a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
Yeah, that's about sums it up what we know. What is he usually up to?
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang.
I saw the
If I
dongle
had
milk.
to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Itto fellow starting to sound
No, that doesn't
weird?
sound quite right,
I'm
because
afraid
I'm pretty
that I
sure he
don't
would
have
just
much
start
else to
picking up
tell you.
more jobs.
He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay.
Thanks.
Maybe we ask Yoimiya. No, we're going this way. You want us to ask the police station?
My store is offering the latest in fashion.
If you say so.
Arataki Itto? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally
Wow.
doesn't have what it takes.
Roasted. You mean he's not smart enough?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on. Then he took the kid's
I don't know
candy as his
I don't know how to
prize
shriek
and
like
right
that.
there in front of him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Itto a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened.
Okay, so they all
In
had
fact,
good
The
times.
children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Well, I guess I understand your point now.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
An
Yes,
honorable
my thoughts
fighter,
exactly.
even at rock,
Still,
paper,
The
scissors.
Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Yeah, thank you. The police station. Oh boy, what do they have to say?
Arataki Itto. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
I'm surprised the Adventurers Guild is such like a trustworthy organization in all of the nations so far.
So it seems pretty
Like literally
safe.
everyone will turn to them and like ask them for help and stuff.
Curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Well, we know there's evidence,
Yes,
just
of course.
what evidence
Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case.
though? Mm-hmm.
For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
How do you know it wasn't a different Oni? Well, probably because he's the loudest.
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's
I'm
most
sure whatever he's
frustrating is
doing,
that he
there's
then
a
managed
there's a
to escape
reason
along with his entire gang.
for him
He
to
must
do
have been
stuff that's
planning the whole
so
thing
out
right
there.
from the start.
Did he have a motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him.
Mm-hmm.
After scrounging for a living all these
So he'll be
years, maybe
protecting
he thought
someone.
that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
Boss, I think this is your vision way down here. I remember that on the,
At
on
the
the
time,
statue in the
Arataki
theater demo.
Itto put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end, we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision.
That's why he now
The Vision
hates her.
Hunt was a mistake.
Slash,
But we never
just wants to
expected
have
that he would
friendly
go to such
competition with
extreme
her,
lengths
but
to take
I
revenge
mean, like,
on
if I
us.
was Sarah,
It does
I
sound
definitely would not
like
respond to any of those
evil.
bulletin board things.
Just like
And
people
I
have been
won.
saying.
I'm not gonna, like, risk it again. The evidence is solid.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Itto, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
That's okay.
For all the info.
Shinobu will get him out of jail.
Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma.
Of course we remember. We've
Maybe
been
we
there
can
like
try asking
3
there.
times in the past couple of weeks. With the doggo went and Surumi Island. Actually, we didn't go there. And then to pick up the Omni Ubiquity Net. I'm sure we're a very familiar sight to Sango right now. Hello. How are you?
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Itto.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee? I've heard
Sure.
all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about here?
$1 million.
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora
All right.
up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventurers Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Itto is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Whoa! That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission.
Oh,
All you'll need
thank
to pay
you.
is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Itto. So, from the way I
So you're
see it,
charging us the
you
price,
guys are
but you're
getting a
getting
pretty
everyone
nice
else to
deal.
pay it for us
Now
because you
then,
know that we're going to
to
get
give
the
you
jump
full
in.
picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
All right, I'm listening.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near.
No, not beans.
So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
as planned, the crimson Oni chased the blue Oni away. The crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the crimson Oni went to tell the blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
Aww. That's a,
That's it? What about the little blue Oni?
that's a good story. The blue Oni seriously sacrificed his own reputation so
I
his friend
suppose
could
the
have
blue Oni
friends.
simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remain now.
But the blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Yeah. So brave. Does this story have anything to do with the situation at hand?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't
Everything
go
is
through all
Sango,
the trouble of telling
long-winded
it.
information that somehow
One
always ties back.
interpretation is
Every
that the
time.
story is actually broadly based on historical events, and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell
makes
you
sense,
is
the
that
red
the Oni
horns.
have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
What?
So kind of like his instincts kicking in.
After the blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
Yeah.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point.
Well, it kind
Besides,
of would be
the
because
suspect has already
then you
confessed.
make it in
What is there
sacrifice
left
in
to
vain. But
discuss?
I think it's
According to my investigation,
you're probably
he
right
was
though.
headed southwest.
Sango's always right.
I would
She's
bet
always
he's
just
already made it to
weird,
Yashiori Island by now.
right?
The Tenryou Commission
Yashiori
is unable
Island?
to enter
Alright,
territory
sounds good.
controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in
Is
that
that why I
direction.
needed to complete Kokomi's story quest in order to do this one?
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
So this is like
I'm still
why?
in the question.
Yeah.
If Arataki Itto has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
It's okay,
can
Paimon.
only
I'll
assume
protect
so.
you.
Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength.
We defeated
Whether
a
or not you'll
dragon
be
though.
able to handle him, that I do not know.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Allergies.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Itto is allergic to beans. In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Seems a bit unfair to me. I mean, do you know what it's like to get an allergic reaction? It's painful.
I
It just so happens that I
If
have a
he's
bag of beans
kind of
right
a bad
here.
guy. You
I
mean,
was planning
but-
to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Good thing we bring in so much money for the Adventurers Guild. Of course, they pay us a lot too.
Island and start looking for Itto.
Alright, let's go to Yashirai Island and start
Contact
looking
Saga
for
Detective
Itto.
Agency. What will you have me solve?
Thank you, Sango. Sango's awesome. Always comes up with like good information that always seems to be useful.
According to Detective Sango, Itto should be somewhere around here.
That's not the right button. This button.
Look, footprints. Let's see where
Okay.
they lead.
Whoa, footprints.
There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy.
Carrots.
Let's keep moving forward.
Lost text. Tatarigami. Yeah, we just did the quest about like people who broke all the. Well, there's several quests, but like the ones that I was talking about, the people who broke all the wards and made the Tatarigami go everywhere, and that turned out great for people, didn't it?
There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead.
Okay, just up ahead then.
Could that be him? Is that Arataki Itto?
Is it?
He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans
We're
Detective
still
Sango
equal,
gave us.
but yeah, I guess
I'll save a
gotta
lot
do
of
what we gotta
hassle if
do.
we can avoid a fight.
What? Hold to aim and throw the beans, and B button to crouch to make yourself less visible. Whoa. I still can't reach. Shoot. No! You can't. No, you didn't see me. You didn't see me here. Okay. That was a close one. What are you doing here, bro? Ah, just let me throw the thing. Okay, well, I suppose.
Could that be him? He
It
doesn't
is
seem to be
Arataki
looking.
Itto.
I'll save a lot of.
Okay, so we have to crouch in order to throw the beans. Okay, he's almost here. He's almost here.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Just doing your hair? You see us.
Beans, no!
Are you okay?
You're asking me if he's okay now?
Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
You clearly don't know how bad
Don't
allergies
be
get
alarmed.
sometimes.
It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
Sorry. We're so evil.
Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though.
Sorry.
Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
There's plenty more beans in the bag. You better come quietly.
Hey, whoa. Take it easy. Just stop with the beans, okay? So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here anyway?
I don't know. We got a tip
Whatever.
from someone.
If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you.
Alright, we got more
I pack
beans
a
then.
mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like
Smug
you.
Ether and Paimon
That's
again.
pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
So you're the one behind the robbery and the missing people, aren't you?
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself.
He's definitely hiding. He's
Nobody
taking the
else.
blame for someone else or something.
As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Nabbing people? That's taking it a bit
Yeah,
far,
where are the
don't you
people?
think?
Not when their families will pay good Mora to see them again. Easy pickings. And the extra Mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
At least you're being honest.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly he took a commission to bring you back.
I thought you were supposed to be my gang, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Itto!
Hello.
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
Hello.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like, so...
There were a couple
just
good
give
ones
Uncle
on the
Itto
roof
a
of the
little more
Adventurers
time,
Guild.
okay?
Or the building across from the Adventurers Guild.
Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yes! Of course we're
yeah,
friends!
That's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called... prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Itto has.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Paimon, shut up for a second.
Come on.
Yeah,
just
there you
lay
go.
down and get out of this.
Uncle
He's got some
Itto?
good voice
You
lines.
don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Itto bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Yep. I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The
What are they
old
doing
lady
on
was named
Yashiri
Oki.
Island?
She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
I had no idea you were so caring towards others. Well, we kind of got the sense of that, though, from what Mio was telling us, though,
Right.
so...
But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel.
Sounds good.
If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
Cool.
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
It's a good deal. He's not going to disappoint this
Oh,
guy.
it's on!
We
I
know that
like
he's
your
not going to
style.
disappoint the little kids, so, yeah.
All right, but first things first. I need to find an Onikabuto to battle with.
I have like
I've been looking
20
here
of
for
them, or
ages and
like
haven't
400
found
of them
myself a
in
winner yet,
my
so
backpack. I
it's
can't
time to
remember
try
how
somewhere
much.
else. Come with me. Saves you worrying.
They're probably
that I
not
might
very good, though,
skedaddle.
because they're probably dying and haven't gotten any exercise, but sure. Well, that's why we'll have to go catch some new ones. Yeah, what were they doing on Yashiri Island? I thought no one wants to go to Yashiri Island because it's like everyone's dying. I guess that's why they came here, because no one else is here. Alright, makes sense.
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
Well, you cheer
You
on
guys
the
have seen
beetle,
Onikabuto out in the wild,
and
right?
you watch
Even
them
though they might
fight.
look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let
nothing.
me tell ya, once the Onikabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
I played when I was a kid, or I watched people playing that when I was a kid. Ether, where are you from where you've seen this before? I'm curious.
Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body.
This is
But
very
it's not just
menacing
about all the
music
physical
for what
stuff.
should be
Oh,
very
no, your
lighthearted.
Onikabuto's
Oh
gotta
no,
be in the right
raining!
headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
Sounds good.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Anyway,
buddy.
not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time.
Okay.
And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Hmm.
you. Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see. Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Onikabuto
I
hiding
thought
out
you
there.
have no more. Okay. Alright, let's see.
Uh-oh! Lightning's
I was gonna say, it never rains on Yashiri Island anymore.
Just our luck.
It never rains on Yashiri Island since I fixed the wards. So of course the lightning has something to do with the story.
Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Look, you see all
Okay,
those
good. I'm glad you let me
footprints?
activate
It's a
my
whole
parachute
pile
there.
of Onikabuto. Now that's what I'm talking about. Huh? Oh, what the? Ah, no, not lavender melons.
I'm sorry.
Ah,
I know he has a voice
Well,
line of oh,
even
be
a pro
careful
like
you don't.
myself can make a mistake from time to time.
Yeah.
It's
Mistake
okay,
the
just gotta
lavender melons for
roll with the
Onikabuto when you're
punches.
trying to eat
Let's
lavender
try
melons.
somewhere else.
Oh, I see one!
This is the one. This is the one.
And now it's not raining anymore.
As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Onikabuto.
It's kind of small.
Yeah, it's on the smaller
That's
side.
small?
But,
That thing is
size isn't
massive compared to
everything
some
in
of the
a
ones we
beetle
picked
fight.
up. You said that size matters.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
Sure, but it doesn't seem to be very energetic either.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't
It's
you
also
ever heard the
not
saying,
moving. It's not
"Don't
even
judge a
twitching.
book
You
by
sure
its
it's still
cover"?
alive?
Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a
Ether,
strong
what do you mean you
opponent.
want to see a larger beetle? You want to catch a beetle larger than that thing? You want to like... I don't like beetles. So you want... I don't want to imagine a beetle larger than that one.
Hey, didn't I say not to worry?
Alright,
Come on, just
sure.
have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Onikabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Wait a minute. Wait a sec, where's Paimon?
Right here! Look what Paimon
Uh-oh.
found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this
Oh my
one.
gosh, that thing's
What do you think,
massive.
Itto? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter. It matches everything you said about a good fighter beetle. Bet the one you guys found must be way
Alright,
bigger.
so now I'm understanding what
Oh,
bigger beetle looks like.
You got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Yep.
Nope. This is the first one Paimon
Okay,
ever
I have
caught.
some experience, but
Well,
yeah.
looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but but still.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway.
Roast it
great.
again.
With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this will finally be the one.
You'll be as good
This
as
time,
me.
I'm gonna
So
win
not
for
that good.
sure.
This will finally be. You've never won before?
Well, you know, that's
So you're
just
like
life,
as unlucky
man.
as
There are so many
Bennett.
people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way.
Good point.
So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's coincidence.
That's true.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. Let's
Still gotta
let's not
work
do
hard to
anything
make
rash
sure the
here,
stars
you know?
align, but then you gotta sometimes wait for those stars to align. I get what you're saying. Didn't you say the younger beetles are fearless?
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind.
Either way, I don't want to see either of those
Anyway,
beetles in my real
time to head back
life.
and get this show started. Man,
They're
I
colorful
am
too. They could be
psyched for this.
poisonous.
Woo! Let's go.
Go have a bug battle with Daisuke and Itto. So I assume we're gonna find out why Itto did all the stuff that, cause if he really wants, Paimon has a good point. If he wants to take care of all these people, why'd you put them in? Sorry. Why did you put them in danger?
Beg for mercy.
But I guess we're gonna find out.
Shudder.
He must have a reason. I don't think he kidnapped people or stole stuff for the sake of doing that, or even for the sake of money or whatever. He's definitely like covering for something. Okie dokie. We're in this camp. Okay.
Finally, you're back. Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Stripey Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Whoa! I love the scenes actually showing a lot of stuff.
Come up with that name?
Yeah, like showing like the way the camera could have moved back and like focuses on the beetle. And now you can see them fight it out like a cutscene. Okay, our beetle is a lot smaller.
That's right! Finish it!
Oh, look at us just watching, so mesmerized. Go! No.
No, my little Nimble Ninja!
No, Nimble Ninja!
I win again!
Let's try Paimon's.
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Seems that Mio wasn't kidding.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle Itto can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear. All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson.
But now you've
Cyclone a
tired out
shot.
you've tired out the
Losing
other
streak
beetles.
of
It's
mine.
not fair.
Alright, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
Ooh, that name caught on quick. Yeah, look at it. Look how menacing that thing is.
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong. But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
Alright, little guy, use your Super Paimon Tornado!
Yeah, Super Paimon Tornado!
No, I can't believe it. I lost.
Paimon, you found a very good beetle. Paimon did something on her own. That's great.
Boy, did that one
In
put
terms
up
of,
a
well, I
fight.
guess she had the
Woo,
beetle's
it
help.
wiped
She found the beetle all on
floor
her own
with
without
Stripey
us.
Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
And she trained the beetle all on her own.
See? Paimon's got real talent. Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too.
Why don't we let Daisuke keep Crimson Cyclone?
Oh, right. Yeah, now that the beetle fight is over and
Then
all,
he can take care of both of the beetles.
this is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me? You're really giving it to me?
I don't think we have anywhere else to bring it.
Daisuke.
But yeah,
When we
go for
finally
it.
get
I'm
back to
sure
the
you'll
city,
raise them
you can
both to be
show it off
super
to all your
strong and
friends.
have lots of fun.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Of course, we're gonna
course we
fix the
will.
problems.
Trust me, I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya?
Oh
There's a good boy.
no! This what is it? Stripey Ninja or something?
Everything.
No, Nimble
You're
Ninja.
from the Tenryo Commission, aren't
And the other beetles are just flipped
I
upside down. We
bet
gotta
you're
flip
here
them
to
back, and they're like
capture Uncle
turtles on the back
Itto.
of their shells.
Hey, didn't I tell ya? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before.
Why don't we just say we're Outlanders?
Uncle Itto didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away.
We're not gonna take you
And not
away
only did he
right
not
away.
do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Okay, let's just stay calm first.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
Itto, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything.
So he's probably whatever he did to make the Tenryo Commission mad probably had to
I'll
do
be
with
honest with
protecting
you.
them.
This thing the Tenryo Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here.
Yeah,
same
I
as you.
figured something like
I
that.
just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
Well, maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one already.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole
Yeah,
lot
saving
easier.
like 5 minutes of explanation.
Is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth.
Well, yes, fairy tales
The
always leave
Inazuma
those.
of long ago was
that.
a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all
They're all Oni
one
though,
family?
so yeah, they're
Yep,
all from
that's
family.
right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side
Oh,
we
so it's not
belong
even
to.
like genetic, it's like actually just painted. So why did the Blue Oni choose to exile themselves?
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were
Then
to
why would
continue
they
that way,
create a
the
fairy
Oni
tale
were
where the Crimson
never
Oni
gonna
were
get along with humans. And so,
painted in a good
most
light?
revered leaders of the
It must
Crimson
mean that
and
some
Blue
of them
Oni
do
decided
did
to
get
resolve
along
it
with you
once and
guys.
for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni
So
pride.
to go into human society but still act as themselves, so that way, Yeah, okay, I see. I get it.
After choosing
Alright.
exile, the number of blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether.
Okay.
Since I first heard the story of the blue and crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the blue Oni clan had actually survived.
Let me guess, they did.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that blue Oni exist. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it.
Because the blue Oni also value their own pride and probably would not do anything illegal like that.
Exactly. They would give up their life.
Yeah,
before
they wouldn't
abandoning
like tarnish their
pride.
own name, right?
I've always respected the blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period. My guess is that the blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
So you're trying to buy more time, but in doing so you've backed yourself to a corner where it's kind of hard for you to go get more evidence. Because now you're busy running and protecting everyone who's going to question you.
That's right.
So,
if I didn't step in, the Tenryou
yeah.
Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
Those beetles are still
He was
upside
the one
down
I
in the
managed to
background
save
there.
from the
Flip those
Ronin
things
after I sent them
over.
running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Well, why didn't you just tell us that in the first place?
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's more to this than
I don't
just
think that
one
would have
blue
worked
Oni.
out so well for
There's
you,
a
though.
dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess.
We get caught up in
That's
everyone's
everything.
mess.
The
It's
whole
our,
story.
just our thing.
If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got.
Though it sounds like you already
I'm
know
willing
what
to
the
believe
inside
me,
of a
then
prison
please,
cell looks like.
Give me a little time. Once I find the blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
Alright, I will help you.
Yep, Paimon too.
We can't let the innocent be accused.
Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
So you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the
We
start.
are
These
very
two fine
reasonable.
folks, they're
I'm
just
so sorry
out
for throwing
here in the
beans at you, though.
pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna get along just great. Well, I should tell you though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned
We're the best of the
adventurers.
best.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
Alright. Let's go to... Oh, it's a yellow marker. Were they always yellow markers? I thought they were like yellow diamond shapes. I don't know. Go check out the victim. Alright. I can't believe that Onikabuto would keep fighting even when they're basically being like coaxed to do it by humans. It's like not like their natural environment to be fighting. Hello there, Masato.
Yo, you must be Masato.
An Oni? Oh no, not another one!
Alright, just listen, hear us out first.
Yeah, not the one that robbed you though, so, chill. I contacted you before, remember? I need your help.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way.
That's basically
But
letting
this
them
time
bully
was
you
different.
then.
They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Huh? That's totally uncalled
Yeah.
for.
I guess
I
the
got
whole
down on my
robbery is
knees
totally
and
uncalled for
begged.
too, but
Said I had a family to care for, and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go.
how strange.
Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released
So maybe
me.
whoever this Oni
But
is,
the
they
young
still
Oni
have
was
some honor
insistent
to
that
them.
they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again.
So he'll steal,
okay.
but he won't harm people. Seems he
I
has
don't know,
some sort of
kidnapping people
standard.
sounds like harming
Did he
people
say
though.
why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted
What's in
with
your
me?
goods?
I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what
Yeah,
I
what's
did
in
hear
your
them
goods?
say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area. You aren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them and
There's
they're all
never
heavily
too many
armed.
for the traveler.
Don't
And we have
worry, it's
Itto
just
with
a
us
bunch of
too.
no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
I like on this one we're going all over the Inazuma map instead of just Narukami Island or Watatsumi or something. We are using Yudos in the entire area to traverse this place and do stuff. Yeah, I swear every time I see that kid down there, Kujirai, now I realize there's actually more than one Kujirai kid. Right? That's why there's so many of them. That's why there's one in the snake's mouth, and they're all in these weird places. But still, it's like I'm always like, what? What are you doing? This is like a war zone.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
Good.
Yeah, things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared.
After you wait a while, the suspicious people finally emerge.
Oh, here they come!
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns.
Blue
Alright,
horns.
Let's go time. Let's get them.
Okay, we're gonna fight with Itto. Where? I don't see anyone here. Oh, they're over there. I thought those arrows were Unagi, but they are not.
Looks like you
Hold on, what does
fellas aren't
Ushi
going down
do?
without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first and talk later.
Oh, okay. So Ushi's kind of like Baron Bunny, right? So they'll attack Ushi instead of me.
Let's roll. Say no more.
Okay,
Witness my great undertaking. Lightning flash.
go. Yeah, let's go. Totally Albedo isn't doing all the work. Alright, go. Look at you with the good claymore.
Finally, it's my lucky day. Attaboy. There's more. Following thunder. Yeah.
We got this. Go.
Say no more.
Oh, that was fast. Alright. Whoa.
Hey, don't even think about running. It's me, Arataki Itto, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice. But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you? Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you. Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni. So my question is, How could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago? Huh?
Yeah, what's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society. But let me ask you, Arataki Itto, what exactly do you contribute to human society?
This entire quest
You're a
is
blundering
roasting
fool who
Itto.
can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Ha! You wouldn't know how if you tried. You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're
Oh,
really
feel
hanging me out
bad
to
now
dry here,
for
man.
both of them.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you. But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in human society? We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food, no clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right.
It's not so
Why should I
different than
accept
joining
that
your
life?
gang.
Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
That doesn't actually solve the root problem.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice
Yeah.
made.
You make a good point. But Arataki Itto's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull. The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson
Well, it kind of
Oni.
does if all the humans just see Oni
Unless,
all
of
the
course,
same
this
things.
bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process. He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on. Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no!
Alright, let's go hold off the Tenryo Commission. Don't worry, we're always getting in
Forget
trouble
it.
with the Tenryo Commission.
This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Interesting.
Hey! Hey! He got away! Uh-oh.
Well, it's far too late for that. Let's just fight our way out.
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when
Sounds
the
good.
time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryo Commission.
What do you
We'll be
mean?
after
They
you
were
too.
already after us. They already have like file on us and everything, you know. Oh, okay. I guess we literally are just only using Itto. Good thing he can hold his own, right?
Come on, men. He won't get
Just
away
give
this
yourself
time.
up, Arataki Itto. I remember that line from the trailer.
Can't catch me.
I still have not gotten your elemental burst. I forgot. I actually now I remember. There's supposed to be something cool about your charged attacks. I can't remember what it was. Something superlative super strength.
Get them.
No, but Itto, we're completely used to being chased for the Tenryou Commission, you know. For like a whole month, every time I go to the statue of the Omnipresent God, it's like, hey you, the warrant's for your arrest.
I won't forget this.
Alright.
Man,
I'm probably still gonna get in trouble for just like hanging out with
I'm
you.
flattered the Tenryou Commission sent so many. But I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Why don't you let us explain the situation to them?
No way.
Why, they're not gonna
All
understand?
that would do is send them after our blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
What should we do? The Tenryou Commission's about to arrest you!
Throw a smoke screen and we'll get out of here.
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryou butt.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without
It's
us.
the gang!
Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Yay. Oh, I like the, that's it, the hat, that's right.
Now's your chance.
Go!
Hey, I told
The
you
gang
to stay out of
has
this
the
one.
matching hats.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time. Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
Aw,
All
they're,
right then.
they're very
Watch
loyal.
yourselves. Soon as
It's
I'm
good
done,
for
I'm coming
them.
back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this?
These are actually the exact
There's
same
plenty
three
to
that
go
were
around.
in the character teaser.
Run for it, boss.
You managed to escape with the help of Arataki's gang.
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating. I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
Sounds like Itto does care about. I know the Blue Oni was basically saying.
You guys weren't much of a gang.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for now.
It's okay. They're loyal. They didn't let you down. Anyway. Where are we going? The Blue Oni said basically, wait, what? Oh, here we are. Blue Oni said, you don't care about me or my name, right? But in truth, Itto does care. That's why he basically
Is it just me or
returned the
are there
favor,
more and more
sacrificing
footprints
himself,
here?
and
At least we
to
know
be
we're headed
honest,
the
the
right
Blue
way.
Oni have not done
Let's see what
very
else we can
well
find
to
ahead.
preserve themselves in like the history of Inazuma. For what it's worth, like, I get they don't want to stay in contact with humans, but they didn't even stay in contact with other Oni, like the Crimson Oni. I mean, I feel like this agreement was very not thought out. Whatever, where am I going? There's a trail. It's right here. Oh, of course.
A wrecked cart and some goods. Look alive, we've got company.
I'm very alive. So alive. Let's do this.
Yeah, there's more. There's more.
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further.
Definitely not. So of
Let's
course
see
we're
what's
gonna
waiting
do
for us up
exactly
ahead.
that. Oh, Seirai Island. Looks so spooky.
Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here.
Okay.
Hidden entrance, yes! Alright, I think we just found their hideout.
Okay.
This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Before we go in, I have a question.
Huh? Fire away?
Did you really understand where Takuya was coming from?
Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb. But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Alright, that's good to hear.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
Yes. Basically,
let's go.
understanding sacrifice and go on. Yeah? Did you have something to say, Paimon? Alright. Understanding, like, the meaning of sacrifice, I think, would be the main message I was getting from here. Basically, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves for the Crimson Oni, but now he feels left out as one of the remaining Blue Oni, Takuya. And when Itto wants to actually help, you know, everything Itto's done is try and help out whoever the Blue Oni was, because he didn't want them to get in trouble
All the more reason we gotta put an end to
and
this.
tarnish the name. But yes, I think both of these Oni do have some looking at their own life to do. I mean, both of them have had bad life circumstances, right? So, yeah.
Can't catch me.
Can't catch me. What's crazy about this weapon? 88% crit damage.
No problemo. That'll be with this mechanism.
Usually I don't pay that much attention to weapons and stats and stuff like that. I just go like whatever. I mean, that's like the free-to-play life, right? But you can't ignore... I see that on Twitter, they announce the weapon. It's like, I'm sorry, what? Like, when is that? I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, it's moving!
See? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
Okay, that was a close one. I couldn't. I saw that in time. Just trust your instincts. Falls right down into there. You don't have a line for that? For opening the chest? Anything here? Nope. Huh. Maybe I didn't want to do that. There we go. Wait. Was this not where I just went? It is. This is the peak of me going in circles. Good thing I recognize that with only one loop. Where did I come from, though? What? No! Which direction did I come from? If you first you don't succeed, don't lose hope? Thanks. Thanks, game. Okay, that's not it. Oh, okay. Okay, that doesn't work. Uh-oh. We're slowly losing health along this way. Which is not a good thing. I guess this is where we're supposed to go? It's an untainted room with a treasure chest that has not yet been defiled. Come on, Ushi. I don't understand what Ushi does.
There's more! Finally, the fairy! Finally,
Let's roll!
The fairy!
Alright, I'm glad we figured out how to get out of that little loop there. Okay. This way. Oh, what are we doing? Sorry, is anything this way? No. Yes. What? That's a ladder. That ladder we already went through? I am getting lost. Why is there like a a gap here. And more importantly, what does this gap look like? If you're gonna put a gap here, I'm assuming it's to rotate the square. Why does it look like too small of a gap for you to make that rotation? Primo gems!
Look at all the people locked up in here.
I see literally. Oh, I see one.
Onto them for leverage. All right, let's get him out of here.
Okay, but I still understand why holding hostages. Why is Takuya holding hostages? Just for money? I feel like holding hostages is probably the worst thing you can do to influence their reputation.
All right, you're all free to go now. Quick, get to safety.
Yeah.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy? We're awfully
Is his
worried
name
about
Daisuke?
him.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
But...
Yeah.
Oh, my little Daisuke!
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parents.
Yes, that's right. Have you seen him? Where is he? Is
He's
he
just
all right?
fine.
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you!
Yeah, he's the one you should be thanking.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
So do you guys know why they seized so many people?
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money. No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Well, would they really do anything drastic?
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far.
So if anything, so it's the
in
thieves
fact,
who've been stealing
his
the
horns look
people.
just like the ones this
And
guy has.
I guess the Oni still is
He would secretly
honorable.
bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying
He
to
just
do.
wants to make it so
Are you a
everyone's not
friend
gonna
of his?
die.
Or perhaps a relative?
Relative, I guess.
Distantly related.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child.
Yeah.
Who made some
Ended
poor
up in
choices.
the
Let me put
the
it
wrong
this way.
crowd.
There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Don't worry, he'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the
Yeah.
light. Anyway, you should scram.
I
It's
know,
still
they
not
could come
safe
back
here.
at any time.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Yeah, alright.
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going. While we still have time.
Yep. Just people who make some poor choices. That means their path can still be put in the right direction. Isn't that right, Itto? Wow, what is happening to all of you?
While you can.
Let's turn that off. Let's turn this off.
Coming to be. Moments of birth.
And then Sayu roll. Let's heal up everyone while doing a lot of damage at the same time.
Coming through.
To the fairy.
All right, sounds good.
Bet you think you've won, don't you? So naive. This is
Guess what? We're good at taking out bad guys.
A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You'd better stay where you are and let me finish.
Oh, voice goes on.
Aren't you
Yeah.
curious what the other piece is used for?
No.
I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of the mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke.
Oh no.
Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
That's terrible.
You're gonna blow this whole place
Well,
up?
you'll get yourself killed too.
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble. You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye.
Shut up, would you?
My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for
Yeah.
this? Yes, that's it. But when did you...
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here.
I wonder what their agreement was.
You done talking now? Huh? You sure?
Itto,
Great.
stop.
'Cause I'm done
We're gonna get
listening.
blown up.
Yeah. Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Hey, oh, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself. Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out
Because
of it?
we're trying to break the cycle.
No one needs to sacrifice
Yeah.
themselves.
Alright, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do? I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning.
I like that
is
scene
between
shift. You know,
us blue
shifted
Oni.
perspective.
But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly.
And you'd be dead, so that's not
They're
good.
here. We won't let them slip
Oh,
away
hello.
this time.
Uh-oh, there's nowhere else to run!
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Itto is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing
No,
himself
don't
for the
do
queen's
it.
money.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Itto.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything.
Mm-hmm.
Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any
Yeah.
longer.
Especially in
Sacrificing
this
yourself is one way
scenario.
to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy, huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride.
I'm not so
The
sure
Blue
about that
Oni have
one,
been
but
scraping
okay.
the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over. But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
No. Why a paper charm? That thing should be like in a fireproof box or something.
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this.
Come on!
at me! Just go! It's what I
You
deserve!
don't deserve this.
Ah, shut up, would ya?
Frozen, because you haven't even done anything bad yet. So. That was pretty cool. That was a cool cutscene. I guess we made it out then.
We managed to save everyone! But what about Itto and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're all
Let's
right.
wait a little longer. Yay!
Look! It's Itto and Takuya!
That's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Not as much as the bean
What's up
allergy.
with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for
Yeah.
that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
We didn't want to make things too easy for you.
Why? Why would you do this for me? I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Oh, well, it sounds
Not
like
to
you've
me.
caused
I've
more
always
trouble
respected the Blue
anyway.
Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting
Yeah,
by.
but he chooses to live that way. Yeah.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind. Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
Oh, that's nice.
Ah, don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished
You gonna
talking.
arrest us now?
Takuya, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people
It's
and
okay.
property.
We'll somehow break him
Please
out
do not
anyway.
attempt to resist. All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
No, please don't. Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryou Commission
Oh,
officers.
Itto.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Okay.
That's what they get for resisting the Tenryou Commission.
Just on another day for
I
Arataki
guess
Itto
it's
and
up
his
to you
gang.
then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about
Yep,
the Blue Oni
we'll just tell her
situation?
everything.
Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it
Thanks,
all
buddy.
up to ya.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the
But it's
culpability
okay. We
extends
saved
to you
Inazuma,
too.
so we get exemption from all these
Given your
things.
unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Sorry for the trouble.
Hey, wait. Are unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
Maybe we should. Maybe Maybe we should tell him some stuff too. No, nothing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself.
Big deal.
You know? Yeah, all right, see you next time. Whenever that'll be.
Aww. Sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry. I was telling the truth when I said I didn't like beetles. And
Well, he's pretty weird. But at least he's not a bad
where are
guy.
those beetles? They are gone. Don't worry, I'm sure Itto will be out of that prison cell in no time. That's just how it goes.
Ah, yes. That does sound like my Itto.
So, did they take Uncle Itto away?
Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Itto helped us, and he's awesome!
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Itto is a far
Yeah,
cry
maybe not the
from
best
awesome.
role model, but
He still caused a lot of trouble for
Yeah.
a lot of people. If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Onikabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart.
True.
He's
That's a
not
good
a delinquent.
point. Oh, I love how the
back down
Onikabuto
from a
move around and don't just stand there.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Itto.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Itto and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryou Commission will certainly exercise
I mean, they're pretty
sound
much regulars
judgment.
there, so.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
Bye.
Ah, I'm
No, you
glad
didn't
that
take the
everything was
Onikabuto with
resolved
you.
in the end.
You're
Things
supposed to
were
take
looking
those.
quite dire,
You should walk
but
them.
now the
Or like
future
hold them or
looks bright.
something.
Wonderful, wonderful. As for the blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Do you need our help?
No, no. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures
Okay.
beckoning. Besides, once Itto is released, he'll be here
Is he
to
always
help
like this?
me. Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree? He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined. Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni. But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it. Because Itto is my pride and joy.
Yay.
A
Oh, there's
long,
more.
long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left.
There's Dendro Slime.
After a long time, the crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the blue Oni back home. The crimson Oni didn't know where to find the blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Al, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there, that means you too, Al. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The Crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Oh, that's a good story. More rainbow gems! Yay! And so I guess what the message was that the blue Oni sacrificed themselves for the Crimson Oni, but the Crimson Oni didn't want to take that for granted. They wanted the blue Oni to have a chance to come back someday and live just like they do, happily with all the people and not suffering. Oh, what do you have to say? Hello.
Just leave everything to me now. It looks like Granny Oni's about to get a few more Oni to look
Alright,
after.
it sounds like you got everything under control. That's good to hear. Alright. Well, I guess we've sorted out that trouble. Oh, I wonder what Itto's reaction would be when he realizes we might be a little bit more bigger deal than we let on. Anyways. I will see you all next time. Bye!